Hello, welcome to another episode of DIYing my Pinterest board. Today I'm very excited because it is something for my hair. One thing about me, I do not like my hair touching my face. And scrunchies, especially since I have locks, they tend to pull my hair a lot more. So like I'll find this one little hair strand just being pulled, so I have to like pull out all my locks to make it loose. And long story short, I don't like doing that. So I was on Pinterest scrolling one day. I'm trying to pull it up. And I found this picture of this girl. She had on like a spiral hair tie type of thing. So today we're going to be making a spiral hair tie. It's basically this. So we're going to be making that. But I saw you can, like, if you do it long enough, you can do it different ways. And you can even make, like, 2 ponytails. And I thought this was really cool. I thought that was really cute. So, something like this. Hopefully y'all get, like, what I'm trying to say. But, basically, we're going to be making those. And a lot of people use, like, regular fabric. I do have satin that I bought at the thrift store just for this. There was one little satin there at the thrift store waiting just for me. And I was like, I need you. And of course it was black. It's like the thrift store knew I was coming. So I have this, and then I have a white one, and then I also have pink, and then I also have some thread, some well, embroidery floss is what it is. Embroidery floss. I have some copper wire. I have some needles, and then my scissors. And then also I saw on TikTok a lot of people were using these to wrap around the wire. I couldn't figure out why, but I'm assuming it gives it more structure. Also, it makes it thicker, because if I just wrap the fabric and stuff around the wire, it'd be super thin. So we already had these from Christmas, so I'm going to be using these as well. Very exciting. Okay. So first thing I'm gonna do is take my wire. I need to do it like twice. I don't know how long I should do this. I didn't see anybody give like a length. This is a 18 gauge. Yeah, 18 gauge copper wire. Think about this long. That looks long enough, right? I want to make a long one. Maybe I should make a short one for now. I want to make a long one, but I also want to make a short one. I'm gonna do it to 20 inches, which is right here. And then I saw they like doubled it up, so we're gonna bend it and then go back the other way. He always wants to chew when he knows I'm recording. I don't know what that's about. I'd rather him sit here and chew than get into stuff, but he was literally just taking a nap, so I don't know why he just can't go back to sleep. And I got some wire cutters. Try not to stab myself with wire. That would be nice. Let's just cut it. That was easier than I thought it would be. We'll have plenty, so I can make another one, make a long one. So this one is round. This side, we're going to take it, and I'm going to bend it. Maybe I should bend it longer. And I'm going to like wrap it around. Okay, so I got these, and I'm trying to hide this like stuff, because the last thing I want is to do all this and then wire starts poking through the fabric. So I'm just going to wrap this around. This is probably another reason why they do the pipe cleaner. It probably helps hide all these like loose ends. So I'm just gonna take it, kind of wrap this around. Just like so. And I'm going to keep going. Right? I think this is how they did it. I'm just twisting this around the wire. I don't remember the person I watched on TikTok using this much wire or a pipe cleaner, but I'm thinking mine is much, my wire is much thinner, I'm thinking, because I remember theirs being a lot thicker, if I'm not mistaken. Why are you bothering me, huh? You be all up on me, don't you? Boom. I'm very excited. So it'll wrap. Right? I hope this works. I almost feel like my wire's not thick enough. Oh, that's gonna bum me out. What I'm gonna do is lay it as flat as I can. And we're going to roll this over it. And put a clip. Do the same thing on this side. I'm using the clips to try to get it as tight as possible. That's the goal, at least. Right? That look right to y'all? I don't know. Gonna do it. So, I'm going to roll, roll, roll. Just like so. Put this clip. Gonna take this off. Do the same thing. This is the best that I could do. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to wrap it in the embroidery floss because I'm already getting mad at this. So I'm gonna take off this one side. Gonna wrap this around. I went down one way and I went down halfway one way and now I'm going back the other way to kind of give it these X's. Mine is gonna look way different from the pictures, but I don't think my wire is big enough. That's what it looks like. Then I'm gonna do the other side. Okay, so that is what it looks like. Now, I'm sure I did not do this right, but hey, it's done. Here we go. So, I should see if it works. So, I'm gonna take this out. I'm gonna take this. Oh, it worked. Okay. I was not expecting it to work, honestly. I didn't think it was gonna work. I would love to do like a pineapple. Right? And it's actually tight. I didn't think it was gonna be tight, but it is. I could have did my hair a little better, but super cute. And then you just take it down by undoing it. Oh, look, it forms a little heart. I feel like I could have done it a little better. Not even a little, a lot better, honestly. Like how these raw edges, can y'all see the like raw edges? Where all the little fuzzy stuff is? I don't like that you can see that. That's my only pet peeve with this. I should have done the piece longer so I could have folded that in. That way the raw edges would be on the inside because I don't want all that in my hair. So see how there's like stuff in my hair. That's the only thing I would do different. That or I would sew it down. If you have a sewing machine, you really could just make a tube, put the wire in the tube, and then do it like that. That would be much easier, which is what I was gonna do. But I was like, let's just do it the way the video said. But I think if I make me another one, I'm gonna do it that way because I think that'll be much easier. If my wire was thicker, it wouldn't be so flimsy, so it would keep its shape more. So too, I think I'm gonna buy some like regular wire. I'm gonna get one that's thicker, so maybe like a 16 gauge. I believe if you go down in your gauge size, then it's bigger. If you go up, then it makes it smaller. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna get maybe like 16 or something bigger than the 18. That way it's not so flexible. Like I want it flexible, but not too flexible. But overall, I think I did a pretty good job. Yeah, but see how it's kind of like, it stays, but it doesn't. So my wire is not thick enough. So see how I move it, but it still kind of moves on its own. I should be able to move it and it just stays. It shouldn't be like, you know? Yeah, so I'm literally about to do that right now. I'm about to order me some more wire. I got the wire. It literally just came. See how that's more, yeah. That should work. You all in the way with your big head. You all in the way with your big head. Today's Adonis's birthday. Say happy birthday to myself, to the camera. He's a bit shy. Yeah, I kind of explained what I was doing the first time. So I might just do like a voiceover or something for this one. Because I'm basically going to do the same thing. I don't plan on doing anything different. Okay, so this is 12 gauge wire, aluminum wire. At the end, you'll hear me say 10, but it's not 10, it's 12. 12 gauge aluminum wire. Okay. So what I did is, obviously I doubled it, and then I did basically the same thing I did the first time. I doubled it, then I wrapped the, what is it? I keep forgetting what the name of this stuff is. Pipe cleaner around the wire. And I just did that all the way down. I made sure that when I did the ends of the wire, I covered up where the like wire ends were, because I don't want the wire ends poking out. Also, I took my pliers and squeezed down the pipe cleaner wires. That way the pipe cleaner wires weren't hanging out as well, because you don't want it to poke the fabric. Next I took a piece of fabric. The fabric was 10 inches wide. So like not long but wide. It was 10 inches. I believe my wire was about 20 inches long, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, this time you see me, I put the ends in so the ends won't have that like frayed look. That way it'll look more complete, because I absolutely hated the frayed look of the first one I did. Then I took my embroidery floss and I just wrapped it around. Actually, no, this one is not 20. My black one, I believe, at the end you'll see is 20, around 20 something. This pink one, I believe, was about 14 inches long. It's not long. You can only do one ponytail with this one. My black one, you'll see at the end, I have where I'm like styling it different ways. That one is longer, so you can do like 2 ponytails and all kinds of different stuff. You can wear it as like a headband. This one you couldn't even wear it as a headband. It's too short. I'll put the exact measurements down below, because right now I'm just kind of like speaking numbers, but I'll make sure I put it in the description. So if you want to know exactly how long the pink and the black one are, I will put them down below. So yeah, I just made sure I wrapped them on both ends really good to not show any of the raw like edging. I personally would, like I said, maybe glue some fabric around the string parts at the ends, because I don't necessarily like how those look. But you don't have to. I mean, if you like how it looks, then, you know, I love it. But I don't really necessarily like how it looks. So I would just cut some fabric and then glue it around the ends. That's what I would do personally. But that's just me. Wrapped it really tightly. I did tie it into a knot to secure the strings on the ends. This is me rolling it to see if it's right, and it is. This one's not flimsy. I absolutely love this one. I absolutely love. You can see the difference between this one and the first one I made. Like, look how much structured this one is. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10, honestly. It worked very well. The wire wasn't hard to like maneuver or anything, move around. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Okay, so here is the finished spiral. I didn't cut this string off because I think I want to go back around here more like up. Also, just a little idea, because I don't necessarily like this string here. You could just take some more of the, sorry, there's a cardinal right here below me. You could take the fabric, take like a strip, cut it, and like hot glue it around where the string is. That way you don't see the string. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, because I don't know if I like the string showing. Anywho, this is what it looks like. It came out really good. It's actually really easy to do. I just did a video for TikTok showing the different ways you can style it. So I know for a fact, because this is gonna be my new favorite style. Ooh. Doing it as a headband, because I don't know if I said it in the beginning of the video, but I hate my hair touching my face. So being able to use this as a headband is gonna be so nice. So I can still have the like illusion of my hair being down, but see, it's not touching my face anymore. I love that for me. But yeah, can wear it in a headband. And what I did was I just tied it in the back. Obviously you don't have to do black. I did black because I know I'm gonna use the black one more, so I might as well use one I'm gonna wear the most. I love this one. So you have the option of doing it this way, or you can do a ponytail. I'm so happy too I can do a ponytail. I'm not able to do a ponytail right now with my regular hair, like with a regular scrunchie. So very nice that I get to do a ponytail with this. That is very satisfying, if I do say so myself. just tie it around like that. So you have a headband and it's not going anywhere, especially like days like today where it's super windy. I can just take these two out if I want some, like, you know, I was like, when am I gonna be able to put my hair in a ponytail? And now I can. What else? You can do a pineapple at the top. I'll put the video here. You can do 2 ponytails, so I'll put that as well over here. You do 2 ponytails. I also tried to experiment to see if I could do like a little loop with 3 ponytails, and you can. Now I'm doing mine in front of a window. If I was doing it in front of a mirror, obviously it would look better, but y'all see the potential, right? Y'all see like the potential it has. I think that's a really cute style. I think I'm gonna revisit the 3 ponytail thing because I kind of like it. But yeah, I give this DIY project a 9 out of 10, only because I feel like there's an easier way to do it, and the way I seen it done with having to wrap the string and roll the fabric is not the easiest way. So like I said, if you did like got some fabric, even if it's like the satin one, sewed like a tube, you still would do the pipe cleaner around the wire. But if you sewed a tube instead, and you could even make the tube thicker, like you don't have to do like one solid tube. Even if you decided to make a thick tube, could do that and then do the wrapping. That way you wouldn't risk anything unraveling and stuff like that. The string would kind of just be for decoration, I guess you could say. That's the only thing I would do differently for this DIY, but I do like it this way, and I will be using this, and I think I'm gonna make me another one. I do have the pink one that I made. I redid the pink one with the 10 gauge wire, so that's nice. But yeah, I love this little thing. I hope that y'all enjoyed watching this video. Make sure y'all comment down below if you're gonna make one. I think you should. The great thing about it is it's not just for locks. If you have like curly hair, you could use it for your curly hair. Even if you don't have curly hair, you can use it for straight hair. I think it's technically called a lock spiral, but you wouldn't have to use it for locks. I know when I had my hair long the first time before I ever cut my hair, I always used to use a shoestring to put my puff into like one like ponytail puff. I always used to use a shoestring, and if I had something like this, I could use this instead, which would have been really nice. But yeah, I hope y'all like this video. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.